guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Shannon. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you being here. I hope by the end of the video you might consider subscribing, ringing the notification bell. I'd love to see you here next time. So today's a continuation on in my collection series, and we're going to be talking about my single shadows. I basically only have drugstore single shadows. They're just not something that I've ever really collected. I much prefer palettes, so this should be pretty quick, you guys. I'm just gonna quickly go through them and show you guys what I have for single shadows. I also have a Z palette or a magnetic palette. Let me see. That I only have two in, so I'll just show you this at the end. They are high end, but I only have three. I have three. Anyways, I digress. All right, so the first two are both from Maybelline. These, actually I have three from Maybelline. These are what they look like. They're just these little square shadows. So the first one I have is in the shade The Glow Down. It's just a really pretty bronzy kind of rose gold. So that's the Glow Down. It's very reflective. You could even use these as highlights in my opinion. The next is Gold School, and this is more of like a true gold. So that's those two together. And then the final one is Nude Glow. So this is more of like a mauve. So that's what they look like. Again, I purchased these mostly for the purpose of like a highlight, using them as a highlight, and I do on the occasion reach for these as highlights. I haven't reached for them in a long time, so I should probably pull them back into a Shop My Stash rotation, but they're very affordable, and if you're looking for some decent single shadows from the drugstore, these three in particular from Maybelline are very good. I have one from Milani, and it's their old school eyeshadows in this format, and it's in the shade number 19, Bella Rouge. It's just a pretty like cranberry color. It's not super duper pigmented. It's got like a gold shift to it, but I mean you could definitely do something with that. It's a decent shadow. I don't think they make these anymore, you guys. But I do have that one, and it's the only one that I kept from my declutters over, you know, the course of time. I do have a NYX single shadow here, and this one is in the shade Bedroom Eyes. Just a really pretty brown. Ooh, that's really pretty. I need to reach for that. Yeah, that is gorgeous. And these are super creamy. I forget how creamy the NYX little single shadows are. I have five of these guys from L'Oreal. So they're old school infallible eyeshadows. This one is in the shade Eternal Sunshine. I love this concept. I just think these are really beautiful drugstore shadows. Oops, let me get rid of that old swatch. These are really beautiful drugstore single shadows, you guys. Like, look how ultra reflective that is. So that's Eternal Sunshine. Next I have Endless Sea, which is this pretty teal color. I do remember some of these being a little better than others, but that's Endless Sea. Really pretty. I should reach for these more. It's just, that's the thing with single shadows. I just don't reach for them very often, and I think it's because it's kind of more of a hassle, you know. The next one is Golden Emerald, this really pretty green. I love that these are super soft to the touch. Look at that. Beautiful, right? And a lot of times I can find them like at CVS and Walgreens, usually like buy one get one half off and stuff like that, so that also helps, but I think they're normally around $9.99. Amber Rush, this used to be like the most hyped of all of them. Amber Rush used to be all over YouTube. It's a beautiful like bronzy color. Oh, gorgeous. So pretty. I need to play with these a little more. Seriously, I need to, each week I need to pull one into my stash. I think I'll pull one in this week. Glistening Garnet is the next one. I think this one was one that I wasn't super impressed with. Yeah, this is one I could probably declutter. I mean, it's pretty, but you really have to kind of build it up. So that's Glistening Garnet. And then the last one is Smoldering Plum. Ugh, beautiful. God. These are gorgeous, you guys. Like, seriously, how beautiful. Okay, so I think I'm gonna pull in Amber Rush for this week's Shop My Stash. So stay tuned. You can always check my Instagram. I always do looks of the day featuring the products that I use. So the week that this goes up, you'll have to check out my Instagram. All right. Next up are two from Revlon. I used to have a ton of these. These are the only two that I've kept. So the first one is in the shade 740. It's just this really pretty, like, shimmery purple. It's really sheer, as you can see there, but it does have like a really pretty like glitter to it. So I think this would be really pretty, just kind of like tapped on top of a shadow just to add a little something extra. But this one here I really love. This is in the shade or number 715. I like this on days that I just don't feel like doing anything. It also makes a great base, but I can literally just take this, rub it all over my lids, call it a day. It's just a really pretty sort of taupey shade. It's really simple. It's just kind of one of those really simple, easy to work with. And also I've had these for a long time, you guys, and they're still really, really creamy. So I think that's pretty impressive also. I do have a pigment from Wet n Wild, just a loose pigment. This is really pretty, but again, I just don't really reach for pigments very often. It's just not something that I gravitate to. And then I usually store my singles in this little Smashbox guy that I got, I think, not last Christmas, but the Christmas before. So I just usually keep them in there. And then as far as my 3 single shadows go, I keep them in this Tarte palette. And it's these 3 right here. So these were all gifted to me. The first one is ColourPop in the shade Too Much. The next one is from Ofra, I believe, and there's no number, no nothing. It's just a gold. And the final one here, I have no idea, you guys. No idea. It's just like a bronzy shimmer sort of satin shade. And then these are some drugstore blushes that I've depotted and put in here. I'm trying to make like a little travel palette out of this. So slowly but surely, I kind of just add things here and there. So that's it, you guys. Those are all of my single shadows. I think it's pretty small compared to some other people I see, and I kind of want to keep it that way. Again, single shadows just really aren't my thing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, let me know. Also, if there's any of those L'Oreal shadows that I showed you that you think I must have, let me know, because I forget how much I like those. So if there's a shade out there I don't have that I need to have, text me. Let me know down below, you guys. All right, have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.